Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the podcast for Selfless Sex and She Comes First. I am Dr. Nick. Today is April the 5th, 2022. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I have to thank everyone for a huge week last week. All the listens and all the likes and all the shares. For whatever reasons, my numbers almost doubled. So I really do thank you all for that. And I have to give a quick shout out to Miss Carol and Mr. David for all your support. So today's podcast, I want to go back to a topic that I hit on almost 2 years ago. And that podcast was called Side Dick, the Greener Grass. So when you cheat and or have an affair, is it always better for you? So with all of the talk that's going on out there right now in the world about cheating and this and that, I decided just to go back to that today. So with the hope of keeping you out of any sort of entanglements. So let's talk about that today. To get today's podcast started, I just want to ask everyone one quick question. Is cheating worth it? And in today's modern society, there are options to cheating where everyone is on the same page. And this will keep you out of any sort of entanglements. But for the most part, when you cheat, there are going to be consequences, and there are always some sort of consequences. So here, I'm going to give you just 5 quick consequences of what can happen if you make that choice and decide to cheat. So bold.com, BOLDE, put together a list of things that can happen if you are unfaithful. Number 1 is that your relationship ends. And yes, there are many people out there who are able to look past it, but things are never really quite the same. So think about it like this. Just one night of having sex with someone else or cheating, or maybe everything just lasted for an hour, could cause a decades-long marriage or relationship to end. Just think about that. Number 2, and this is a big one, the loss of trust. Bottom line is that it is very tough to trust someone who is unfaithful to you, even though they swear up and down that they will never do it again. But you know what? They already did it once, and for some people, that's enough. And yes, people say that it can be repaired over time and everything, but as I said earlier, it's never really quite the same. But if you want to take that time, it's going to take a lot of time and effort on both partners to make that repair. Number 3, you may notice the development of a tense relationship between you and your friends and your family. Because once that cat is out of the bag, meaning once everyone knows about it, you can't put it back in the bag. So even at family events or when you're hanging out with your friends, they're going to know that you cheated. And yes, they may smile in your face, but as soon as you turn around, they're going to give you the side eye. And furthermore, if you're still with a person that cheated, of course, they may offer you their support, a smile in your face. But as soon as you turn around, they're going to give you the side eye and wonder why you were still with that person in the first place. Number 4, you start to feel resentful towards the partner who cheated. And for many people, the idea of being unfaithful is the ultimate betrayal. And just to take it a step further, is breaking a wedding vow in the eyes of God. So that person may start to feel resentful and want revenge. So what's the easiest type of revenge that they can do? So then they go out and cheat. So then the initial cheater feels hurt again. So now they go out and cheat. So then the person goes out and cheats again. And for some people, that creates a circular firing squad where they're just attacking each other through cheating and cheating and cheating. And in the end, no one's going to end out healthier for this. And finally, number 5, which should have been number one in my opinion, is the loss of physical intimacy. And of course, this person was unfaithful to you, so there's no reason why you would want to share your body with them when they just shared their body with someone else. And granted, just to be completely honest, physical intimacy can be repaired and come back after someone is unfaithful. But as I said earlier, it's typically not the same because you always have that idea in the back of your mind of what they were doing with the other person. Well, after much thought, I decided to add another one to the list from bold.com, and this one is number 6, the loss of self-respect and self-love. And I think it's very important what they had to say, so I'm just going to read it to you directly. Quote, "What follows is a sense of guilt and shame that can often be a loss of self-love. You might feel that you're not worth much as a person after causing your significant other so much pain. If they do not find out about the infidelity, you might feel worthless for betraying their trust. Although it is not illegal, cheating isn't something we approve of as a society, so it can be possible that you'll find it difficult to respect yourself after being unfaithful." When I did the introduction to this podcast a few minutes ago, I mentioned that there are options. And one option, which seems to be more popular than ever, is to have an open marriage or an open relationship. This way, there are no more secrets, there are no more lies, everyone is on the same page and understand what's going on. This way, you can be true to yourself and you also can be true to your partner. And at the same time, it gives your partner a choice. It gives your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend a choice, whether they want to stay with you or let you go so you can do your thing, or everyone has someone on the side and everyone's doing their own thing, so you can make it work for them. As I said earlier, you can be true to yourself and be true to your partner, and this way your partner is also involved in this as well. It's just something for you to think about. So if you do decide to open up, I have a few quick suggestions for you. Number 1, stay quiet. There is no reason to put all of your business out there for everyone to see and go through, because many people may not understand or agree with what you are doing. Additionally, if you do decide to join an online lifestyle group, please make sure it's private. And number 2, if you are going to open up, don't brag about it to everyone, let alone tell anyone about it. Yes, you may want to talk about it, but don't brag about it. There's a difference, because this way, if your partner gave you permission to go out while they stay home, they don't feel embarrassed. You don't embarrass your wife, you don't embarrass your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whoever. This way, it's kept cleaner and there are no entanglements. You hear what I'm saying? Because what can happen is, if someone happens to see you out with someone who is not your partner, they're going to take a picture and send it to your husband or to your wife, to your boyfriend or girlfriend. And they're going to be like, wait a minute, who's this? What's going on? Some of these things you need to think about. Additionally, if you decide to open up and join a swingers group or something like that, please check their confidentiality bylaws or whatever. So if you are engaging in swinging now, make sure that there are no cameras present where you guys are getting down and doing your thing. Because once again, keep it quiet. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, but please, no entanglements. So in closing, I'm going to restate the questions once again. Is cheating worth it? Is being unfaithful to your partner actually worth it all? And as I just said, yes, there are options, but if you chose those options, you gotta keep them clean. This way, there are no entanglements. And my God, I thought that word had finally faded away, but it didn't, because we all saw the end result of an entanglement a few days ago, or last week at this point. And to take it a step further, I would dare to say that there are many people locked up due to entanglements. Once again, fellas, once again, ladies, if you're going to do something, keep it clean, keep it quiet. So on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you soon.